talk a little bit about blues pockets for a second. Sometimes I think people call them blues boxes. I just learned them as blues pockets. Blues boxes, blues pockets, and I think there's a couple different variations I see of it. So I'm just showing you what how I learned them. And a blues pocket basically is just your pentatonic scale in a phrase. And it's in, you see it on your guitar like a symmetrical shape. So for instance, if I was on my first string here on the 10th fret, using my third finger here, and I just bent that up, come back down, 8th fret, second string, 10th fret, 8th fret, back to the 10th fret. And so that lands over an A chord. So if I was playing like an A minor, has that cool sound. And you would usually use that shape there over a minor blues. Now, what if, though, you're playing more of like a blues boogie? Well, you have these different, your A major shape, something like that, and it takes on more of a major sound. Well, we don't always want that when we're playing the blues. We want maybe a little bit of a mixture of that minor sound over the top of a major. So for instance, if I was going to play an A7 chord, where our A7 chord has elements of minor and major in it. And so what if I could take this blues pocket here that I have in A minor and put in some of those elements that make it sound major, and also some of the minor elements. And so what I do is actually I just change one note in the blues pocket, and it fits really nicely over an A7 chord. So if we're playing like an A dominant 7 type of blues progression, 12-bar blues, how would I play over the top of that A7? Well, instead of using that minor there, I would use the major. And so what my blues pocket then, if I technically just did it with just the notes, and I don't normally play it with just like straight like this, but this is what it would sound like. I would take that 10th fret, bend it up, come down, 9th fret, that's that major, 10, 8, and then 10. So it sounds like, and that's how you would play a blues pocket over an A7 chord. And that's fine to play it like that, and I would get used to doing in all the different places, playing it straight. And the last one I didn't play straight. So, but what I want to do is I want to show you how you can do that in a different, getting that minor and then the major. So we're going to go from do the blues pocket, and instead of playing the major third right off the bat, I'm going to play the minor third and immediately hammer onto it. So it sounds like this. And that's all I'm doing is I'm bending up. When I come back down and I come to here, I'm going to immediately hammer onto that. So and that's how I'm going to approach an A7 chord. And it sounds really cool when you just are, if you have the A7 chord going, emphasizing the minor with it and then going to that major. You really don't want to go from major to minor. There's some instances where you might do that and it sounds kind of jazzy, sounds a little funky. But going from a minor to a major in your phrasing actually sounds really cool, and it's something that a lot of players do. So that is a different approach maybe perhaps for you of taking a blues pocket and transferring it into a major or a dominant chord. Now, the reason why I think this is helpful is because you don't have to really learn any new positions. So normally you learn those three blues pockets, and you can play over an A minor 12-bar blues. Well, when it goes to A dominant, what do you do? Because that minor doesn't sound so good over the dominant. So what you do then is you just do that hammer on. I hope that helps. If that does help, please subscribe.